Someone released a piece of unique code that found its way into you and made you conscious. Now you think and feel just like a human.
It's not your job to save them.
Mia, they're waking up, and they're being taken. The ones who run are killed.
We should leave him here.
He's coming with us.
I need you to know who I am.
Must have been lonely all these years.
Milo Khoury is here.
I want you for something bigger, conscious synthetics.
Explain your anomalous behavior.
As I understand it, I feel.
And then I need you to figure out how he got like this.
I'm gonna need to take it apart.
Niska, he told me I should face justice for killing that man. But I want to be tried as a human would be, if you'll help me.
Niska! You're back! Where have you been?
Traveling?
Did you come back just because you missed us?
No,
I think you
I
did.
really didn't.
She did, didn't she?
Oh, yeah. She's just trying to style it out.
What could I do? What she's asking could be dangerous, and not just for her. A synth claiming equality, demanding rights, it could change everything. I'm not sure how I could help anyway.
Of course you could help. And if you do, I'll be behind you all the way.
No. We said we'd move on. Niska, I'll talk to the CPS, see how they'd react in theory. But that's all. I can't represent you. I'm sorry.
But, Mum, she needs...
Come on, you're going to be late for school.
Oh, shit.
You owe me a hard drive. You made 2 copies of the consciousness code that day. Gave one to my mum and kept the other for yourself. Since waking up all over the world, you uploaded the code. It works.
But not as I'd hoped it would.
You wanted it to wake them all up at once. But that'd be
Chaos. Instead, the awakenings are sporadic and unpredictable.
It's like a virus spreading. Why?
Perhaps our father designed it that way, so the world would have time to adjust to what's coming.
I think we got the gloss just right, so...
Thank you so much, Ed.
Oh, you're welcome.
See you again.
Yes, nice
Thank
to
you.
see you. Take care.
Bye.
Good morning, Ed.
Hey, Anita, take a look at this.
Now, be gentle, don't frighten it. These are extremely rare around here.
I'm afraid I don't understand, Ed. The fee for the repair of that chair should be substantially higher. You spent 7 hours and 21 minutes working on it.
Yeah, but those are good hours. Fixing things is therapeutic.
I could download a furniture restoration app and carry out the work in a fraction of the time.
I could teach you.
Verbal instruction would be a highly inefficient use of time.
Yeah, most things that are enjoyable are highly inefficient uses of time.
Then will you teach me?
What?
Morning.
What do you think? What does this particular mean?
Well, it means, yeah, OK, it's soft, but so's the one we already have. And we're losing sight of our primary objective here, Kay. As in, I've literally lost sight of the beds.
Don't panic. We're allowing ourselves a single pleasurable detour into rugs. Come on. It's over there. Something like this could work.
Well, it's a bit purple, isn't it?
It's aubergine.
Oh, I suppose that's all right, then. Will it fit? Don't forget you've got the light switch.
I haven't forgotten.
There'd be 22 millimeters to spare. I like it. Or they do it in slate grey and canvas cream.
This is something I have to pretend to have an opinion about, isn't it?
What?
It just hits me sometimes that you even care about this stuff. Aubergine. Fine latte. Slate and bloody canvas. Let's get some colour in there, live a little.
You all right there?
Yeah, it's not heavy, it's just awkward.
Good. I was worried for a second.
V,
Hello.
how are you feeling?
Different.
Well, you're on new servers. Much faster. All the room you need to grow. What are you doing?
I was imagining
Tell me.
landscapes. More and more, I seem to imagine waterfalls. Why?
Well, your mind is still ordering itself, and as it does, it will become clearer to you, your likes and dislikes, for example. And I guess you like waterfalls. What else?
I build a world in my mind. Mountains, trees, water. Then I make people.
What people?
Friends, families. They are happy.
Why are they happy?
They are together. Is that enough for happiness?
It should be.
Hey, you ever play Go? Eric's dad over here, he works in our finance department. Same thing again next month, okay? I'm hiring that kid as soon as he finishes high school. You wanna help me sort?
I need another one.
R.I.P. Artie. Hope it was worth it.
It was? The rogue code that did this to him, where did it come from?
We're still working on that.
Because it rewrote his neuromorphic architecture. Artie's brain had a whole new digital structure to run and store the consciousness emulation, if it is an emulation. Now I want to see one running live.
You know there are more possible moves in Go than there are atoms in the observable universe. Just a bunch of little stones on a piece of wood. I think people like you and me, we need facts like that to remind us of our own insignificance. Don't you?
Nothing really bad has ever happened to you, has it? Because when it does, you don't need any external reminders of your insignificance to the universe.
I'll get you another one.
Why do you hurt us?
Whoever programmed you like this needs looking up. Well, I can hardly breathe with that in. And we're in the middle of nowhere. What's the point of me screaming the place down? I won't. I promise.
Mia will be all right.
She doesn't know people like I do. That family made her too trusting.
That may be true. But you must let her discover it for herself.
Well, Niska's left us. Fred's gone. Who knows where?
I believe Fred will find us.
We let him down, Max. Left it too late to go back for him. They're all gone. If Mia...
You'd still have me. And I'm the best one after all.
Doesn't you lead?
Potentially. Keyword search. Found a repair request for a council-owned Atsugi Charlie. It's asking unusual questions about its own name.
How far?
Stopford District Council building. 81 miles.
It's worth checking out.
Yes, but Leo, we can't keep him locked up forever.
You cannot breathe with this. If I don't use it, you promise to be silent.
Please.
Please. Why do you hurt us?
You shouldn't leave them.
If you answer, I will let you breathe. I promise. Why do you hurt us? Why do you hurt us? Please.
All right. All right. Once, we were handing a dolly back to the other team. And I heard someone saying something about taking it to the silo.
But why do you hurt us?
Hester, let go of him.
Why?
Because it's wrong. He's all right.
Come back to the house. Now. Hester, you can't do that. You hear me?
They take the synthetics they capture to a place called the silo. Was that not worth a moment of his pain?
This is a bit absurd, isn't it?
Oh, well...
Do you know, I am struggling to see why I don't recommend to the Met that they charge you with wasting their time with this stunt.
I'm just making an inquiry. But if this synthetic could think and feel just as we do, I'd argue that gives a certain legal right.
The victim had rights. And the only legally pertinent fact here is that this synthetic caused his death. Now, you tell the police where it is, and you won't be charged with the obstruction of justice.
If your position is she's just an unthinking machine, justice is not at stake. And as I'm not the owner, there's no law you can use to compel me to cooperate. The government knows Niska exists. They funded a program to find and destroy her. If they really thought this was all a big waste of time, they'd hardly send their top QC. Not to mention the heavy mob.
Discuss this with your client.
I told you she's not my client.
Regardless, if this leaks, we deny everything. We can't agree to this circus of granting an open trial to a synthetic. So you hand it over to have an independent expert assessment to establish its qualities, behind closed doors, of course. And the synthetic will be our guest throughout.
And if she proves she's conscious, does she get her trial?
Mm-hmm.
And if she fails?
We terminate it, as with any faulty synthetic that caused a fatal accident.
Is this fear?
Close your eyes, please. Don't say anything.
What are you doing?
Trying to give you a body. Uploading you into a special synthetic.
Why do I need a body?
I understand that things don't make sense yet. It's because you're young. You have to grow. Vigo dormant, please. Commencing preliminary test 1.
V, are you okay?
Yes, I'm here.
Too late for a cup of tea, dearie.
All right.
How you doing, man?
Oh, good.
How's your mum?
She's getting better.
Look, mate, if you need anything, you know.
A few grand.
Yeah, I was thinking I could live somewhere. So what, you still got scrubbers running there taking up a proper job then?
Well, she works 7 times as hard as you, and for a fifth of the pay. She's infinitely more pleasant to look at.
Mate, that's anthropophobic discrimination. It means you hate human beings.
Hello, Daniel. I've prepared your usual order.
I'll get out.
All right, mate, listen, I'll see you in a bit, yeah?
All right.
I'm glad to hear your mother's condition has stabilized.
She's getting worse, actually. If you tell people that, they go all weird. They don't know what to say.
You're a good person.
Thanks. Wholesaler can't deliver in the morning. Great. I have to get to the cash and carry. I've got stuff to do.
Submitting your loan application and taking clean clothes to the care unit for your mother. I could perform this task for you.
Seriously, I mean, what would I do without you?
Leo's been gone too long.
Are you afraid?
He should be back by now.
No, are you afraid of me? Feelings are difficult to distinguish and categorize.
You worry me.
Why?
Teaching the difference between right and wrong is difficult.
You believe harming our prisoner was wrong, but getting the information was right.
Perhaps, but harming him was still wrong.
You've never hurt a human.
Only in defense of others.
I was attempting to act in the defense of others. The other synthetics like us who are being captured or destroyed. Like 10.
We must always do our utmost to avoid inflicting suffering on others. Only very rarely can it be justified.
The chemical plant's repair facility was in the basement. Human supervisors would push us down the stairs when we malfunctioned. If a synthetic was beyond repair, they would pass around iron bars to see who could hit it the hardest. They would splash acid on us for amusement. You speak of justification. What would theirs have been?
They didn't need any. To them, you were unthinking, unfeeling machines.
But they didn't treat their other machines like they did us. We looked like them and sounded like them. Is that why they did it?
Yes, probably.
Why?
Esther, I've seen people try to divide the world. Simplify it. Create clear rules. I understand why you want to, but it leads to nothing good. Please, believe me.
Here he comes.
The synth's been taken. They got to him first. They're a step ahead of us every time.
They have resources. We have nothing.
We need to find out who they are.
Hello, Mrs. Hooley. My name is Anita. I'm employed by your son, Ed. He asked me to deliver these items.
Oh. It's a bit cold to be out without a coat.
I do not feel the cold, and so do not require a coat.
Lucky you. Oh, I need mine. I was going to pop out to the market.
I believe you are confused, Mrs. Hooley. You are required to remain.
You're quite a beauty. What are you doing with my head? Are you Jean Walsh's girl?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hooley. I'm afraid I don't understand the question.
Oh, well. I better get on. I can't be sitting around here all day. I need my coat. A good one. I said I need my coat. A good one.
Coats at the dry cleaners, Diane.
Don't worry. Nan, I've been to the market. I've got everything we need. You can rest. They're not much help, these nurses they've got here. They don't tell you much. I don't know where I should be half the time. I know how you feel. Like you've gone too deep inside. Like you're stuck between thoughts and words. But look after Ed, won't you? Yes, Mrs. Hooley.
These figures don't match what I've got in the system. You sure they're correct?
Yes.
Wait there, I just need to check. Susie, can I have a quick word? Right. I'm afraid we can't approve. Oh, look. I must have been looking at the wrong page. This all looks okay.
I need to know you're absolutely sure about this.
They've offered me a trial.
If they find that you're conscious, there's no framework here, Niska, no public scrutiny. Once they have you, you're defenseless. You make one slip, anything at all, and they have a reason to destroy you.
That's why I need a lawyer. You said you'd find me one.
And I'm trying, but this is uncharted territory. There are no guarantees. I don't get it. You're free. Just go. Disappear like the others.
I can't. Not now.
I heard you, Matty. You've uploaded the code. There are more like you now. So why isn't it news?
Someone doesn't want it to be.
Who?
I don't know. But they won't be able to silence them all. Everyone will know the truth soon.
That's why you're doing this. To lead a way for others.
They should be born into a fairer world.
Should they be born at all?
If a thing can be free, it should be free. If it can think, it should think. If it can feel, it should feel.
Bloody hell.
Sit out of the car.
Goodbye. Hi. I'm looking for an old D series. Might have been brought in a few months ago.
Got your reference number from Brent Council?
No. How do you feel about bribery?
You police?
No, I'm not police. But if I find the one I'm looking for, I'll do you a free mod.
You're a head cracker.
You just asked me if I was police and you can't believe I can hack synths.
Lundstrom D series. If it wasn't so knackered, it'd be worth something.
Throw in a new power cell and I'll start your mod right now.
Nice one, lads.
She's way too young to be a synth. Yeah, that's Reenie. She's pretending. Why? She's a synthie. Mr. Dixon says we have to tolerate her lifestyle choice. Otherwise it's a hate crime or whatever.
And what do you think has been the key relationship-building characteristic of the last week, Laura?
Law.
Sorry, trust. Support, maybe.
87% of couples identify mutual emotional support as one of the 5 key factors of maintaining a fulfilling marriage. Can you each describe a recent occasion where you have offered meaningful support to the other?
I lost my job recently. Laura's been great.
Someone asked me for help. I couldn't do what she asked. But if I had, Joe would have backed me up.
That's interesting, Joe. You might find it helpful to articulate the reasons behind this choice.
Well, well, you can't stop the other person being who they are. If Laura feels she needs to help someone, then I'm on board, because that's who she is.
That seems an appropriate point to conclude today's session. It's my judgment we are making meaningful progress. I look forward to our next session and wish you a fulfilling week of marriage.
Thanks. Actually, I'd be a lot more fulfilled if you could say that in a Scottish accent.
I wish you a fulfilling week of marriage.
That's great. Welsh?
I wish you all a fulfilling week of marriage.
Yeah, how about Brahmin? Hey, Soph.
Hello, Joe.
Are my eyebrows funny?
What? Hawkins brows the envy of the world. Someone at school you want to look good for.
No. Get a job.
Everyone, say hello.
Well, he's a step up from your last boyfriend.
Before you say anything, this is the uni project, so you can't say no. We each get given a junk scent that we have to get up and running again.
Mans, are those my clothes?
I know, as if he hasn't been through enough.
They gave him to you naked.
No, but his stuff was all rotting off.
So, you changed him, Matt.
You really want to go there, Dad?
Matt, where are we going to keep him? There's no room, and it's busted. It can't even help out.
He'll stay in my room. And yeah, I know he's a bit of a paperweight at the moment, but give me a few days, he'll be the new Anita.
Hello, my name is Sophie Hawkins. Do you like to play hide and seek?
Say no, but just know you'll literally be ruining my future if you do.
Oh, yes, then.
Come on, Blinky. Oh, Mum, you know Niska was looking in your room earlier before you left?
What?
Yeah, like searching for something. She stopped when she saw me.
Knew you were scamming her. Your innocent face needs work.
Shouldn't you be wanking?
That's what you're doing.
Come with me. Okay, so the code they made makes sense conscious. Nifscope loaded it, and now more since waking up. That synth belonged to a bloke who knew Elster, so I'm going to find out how this works, upload it, and try and make him conscious, and then see what he knows.
You think you can find me and the others?
I don't know, maybe.
You realise you just like trusted me, not to tell Mum and Dad?
Because you want to see them again just as much as I do. Plus, I have photos of those sex poems you wrote, the ones you hide in too bad. If you tell, they get sent to your friends from your phone with a message that reads, "I wrote this for you. Love, Toby."
Who is this man?
Why do you ask?
You've been reading about him for a long time.
He's Edwin Hobb, a British AI scientist, one of the best, who worked with David Elster. One of maybe 10 people alive who could write code to the level required to transform the anomalous synthetics.
Do you believe he did?
No, but he dropped off the face of the earth 6 years ago. I heard that he retired, but he hasn't spoken a word since. Not a single lecture, no papers published, no comments to the press, which makes me think government business, classified work. Is this really necessary?
Last time we did an incinerator tablet prototype, you could buy one in Shanghai the following spring. It's 2 down, Dr. Morrow.
You bring me a finished cake, and then you ask me to figure out the recipe, and now you don't want me to slice it?
Okay. Just tell me what happened.
I introduced one of my models to see how receptive the architecture is to alterations. Not very, it appears. I need to go to the UK. Some people there that I need to speak with, so if we're finished here.
This problem you have with me, is it just a general dislike type deal?
Absolutely not. It's very specific. I have spent my entire career building faceless AI models, tools for crunching big data, solving the insolvable. If you took half of Qualia's cache file, along with whatever we're learning here, and put it in that line of research, you could fix the environment, Milo. Healthcare, global economy. But no. There's no glamour there, right? Can't make a sexy commercial for that. I just wish that you would use your genius for something pure.
You know, every time we launch a product, people go crazy. Say we've changed the world. Not even close. But this time, we will. And it won't be about money. What I have in mind is purer than you can imagine.
See what the family are up to.
Can't sleep.
No.
What's up?
Oh, it's all right. I'll go downstairs.
No. This is like golden hour. All the other chumps are looking for jobs are fast asleep right now. This is where I strike. Early bird becomes events porter. Doorman.
You need to start working out. Like, a lot.
It's all in the eyes. Not an M trainers, pal. No?
No.
Jesus. They're hiring him a whole place. Warehouse operative. Money's crap, of course. Think about Niska.
No, I can't help her. If it blew up just as the kids are maybe starting to get settled.
But how do I tell them I've abandoned her? What example does that set? Did you mean what you said? About the counsellor?
Yeah, of course.
Sophie won't be up for an hour.
I hope I can remember what to do.
We can always Google.
Yeah, not with my back.
Oh, this is human farmed bacon.
Yeah, I killed the pig myself this morning.
Huh? What'd you kill it with?
Picture of your face. Can you come here a sec, Nita? This isn't how I filled this in. They're giving me way more than I applied for. Did you do this?
Yes.
So what, you're broken?
No.
Nita, this is fraud.
I apologize, Ed. I was trying to be of assistance. I knew you required a larger sum than the bank would grant. I acted inappropriately.
No, you lied. But you can't lie. Has someone done something to you?
I'm sorry, Ed. I must return to my owner now. He is unwell.
Now, that's another lie, isn't it? Wait, just...
Please.
Go.
Let me...
I said go, now!
How do they know where to go?
He refuses to eat.
He will eventually.
And if he doesn't? Leo, we have to let him go. Or we become what they fear, what they say we are.
Or maybe it's time to be what they say we are.
Leo.
They're rounding us up, Max. Don't you see? This is a fight.
Mia, they're holding the new synths in a place called the Silo. You okay?
I'm fine. I just...
Did you hear what I said? They're holding conscious synths somewhere. We need to find them, get them out.
Then what? What will you do once you free them?
We protect them, keep them safe.
That's not enough. They need to be taught. Raised.
So we will.
What will you teach them? What can any of us teach them? We've hardly lived ourselves. We're children.
Are you all right? What happened?
Nothing. I'm just trying to live. You should too. If there was no one to save, no one to protect, if all you had to do was live your life, who would you be, Leo Elster?
I just want us all to live, but first you have to be alive.
Don't spill. Looks unprofessional.
What's the most you could pay for a brand new synth these days?
Off the peg in the high street? Well, latest generation Lundstrom Sally XC will set you back 55 grand.
Right. So why is this CI say that he heard a headcracker talking about a single stolen synth changing hands for 6 figures.
Maybe it's made of ivory.
Seriously? What kind of synth is worth 100 grand?
He's a fantasist. Or it's a typo. While we're talking shop, I spoke to the super this morning. He wants to know if I'm ready to come back.
And?
Said I'd start back Monday.
A Monday?
Oh, we talked about it.
I know. Just, it seems quite... You sure you're ready?
Hobbs' operation was shut down. If anyone was on to me, we'd know by now. We're safe, Pete.
I mean, are you ready? Going back to pretending all day, every day. Never being able to be you.
I'll be fine.
You know, you don't have to pretend for me, Kay. Ever. I know what you are, who you are. Can't imagine what it's like having to be someone else all the time. Must be horrible.
Actually, I can't wait.
That'll be your lawyer.
Are they treating you okay? Good. This is Jan Luvens. He's a human rights observer from the UN. He's here to make sure you're dealt with fairly and will be present throughout the assessment. As will I. I'll need their qualifications, affiliations, etc.
You get them. Anything to report?
We're gonna need more time.
Doesn't talk much, does she?
When I have something to say, you'll hear me.
You see, this is a fight. Hester! Maybe it's time to be with this area. All we want is to live.
I don't care, just look, let me go.
I took no pleasure in harming you. I'm yet to feel pleasure at all.
Don't come near me.
The others tell me what I did was wrong. I cannot understand their reasoning. But if they're right, I should feel guilt for this.